This video is jam-packed with little nuggets for those of you who are in your early retirement years or those of you approaching retirement. The information is also applicable to new graduates, students who are graduating from high school. I know weird, you're probably thinking retirement and young students graduating, not a whole lot in common, but oh my goodness, as I've been hearing about all the graduations, I can't help but think about all the similarities, and we're going to chat about a few of those. We're going to chat about the gap year from a retirement perspective. The second thing we're going to chat about is how sometimes what we expect to be doing after retirement is not exactly what we end up doing once we retire. Not unlike graduates. The third thing I'm going to chat about, and this is the most important thing, are 3 things not to do when pursuing your dreams and aspirations. And I'm talking about post-retirement dreams and aspirations. But again, hard not to think of the similarities with students. I'm actually starting to think maybe I should refer to myself as a new or a recent career graduate. I'm about 18 months, 19 months into my retirement. And I don't know, career graduate or recent career graduate lands differently on the ears than retiree. I'll have to give that some thought. Okay, let's jump inside for the rest of this video. It is a little bit windy out here. I'm actually just testing out my new microphone. I'll actually have my hair done and some makeup on inside, and we won't be battling the wind. I started thinking about this first year a little bit different, and I started to refer to it as my gap year, like the students when they graduate high school. Sometimes they're not quite sure what they want to do next. They're not sure if they want to go to college or university. They don't know what they want to pursue as a career. And so they take a gap year. They're taking a little pause before they jump in with both feet to this next phase of life, taking some time to explore the world, find themselves, discover who they are, discover what they like to do. Wow, that is a lot like retirement, and especially in this first year or so. One big difference for a gap year for a retiree versus a high school student is we've got a lot of living under our belts. We have a lot of experiences to pull from. There was a great Canadian study that was done in early 2024, and it's from a finance perspective. This slide shows the data collected from those who have not yet retired but have some plans and those who are already retired. And so it's the planned activities during retirement versus the lived experiences of retirees. It's just very interesting. The Well Built Wealth YouTube channel, and it's listed up above here, the particular episode I'm referring to, he does a fabulous summary of this study. And so I would encourage you to take the time to listen to it. You can get the whole study, or you can listen to this fabulous YouTube video. I'm going to share some great advice I heard 1 week into my retirement when I was listening to a podcast about 3 things you should not and must not do when pursuing dreams and aspirations. Again, I am talking about post-retirement dreams and aspirations, but lots of similarities for new graduates. And these 3 things are directly from the Mel Robbins podcast. It was the episode November 10th, 2022. So see the link above. She is fabulous. I think I've watched every single one of her episodes. So this particular one was on your dreams are not a joke. It's time to dream big. It wasn't particularly on retirement, but all of those things that were mentioned in there were completely relatable to the retirement phase. First and foremost, she says, get honest with yourself about what it is you want. And to help you out with that from a retirement perspective, see my other videos on my channel about retirement and your discovery phase and your recovery phase. And then she talks about the importance of flaming the flame of your dreams and desires. And make sure that we are not doing things that will extinguish the flame of our own dreams and desires. These are the 3 things that she says can extinguish the flame. And boys, did these speak to me. 1, you joke about it. You downplay it. That's a way to extinguish the flame. Don't make fun of your own dreams. So don't joke about it. Don't make fun of yourself. Number 2, you make excuses. Oh, I'm too old to start that now, or too young, or I don't have enough information. I don't have enough knowledge. I don't have enough expertise. Do not make excuses why you can't pursue these things. The other one that she said is, we get scared and we convince ourselves that our dream or our pursuit of the things that we're trying to do in retirement, in this case, that our dream is too scary. What if it doesn't work out? And that's where she says, do not put your energy into figuring out all the things that could go wrong and why this won't work out. She talks about exercises to help us identify and articulate our dreams and desires. Again, this wasn't about retirement. I'm applying the same principles to retirement phase of life. But she says these exercises are about clearing out the junk and the gunk, the blockage that has blocked the highway between your heart and your soul. Remember, your dreams are yours. Don't judge them. And for goodness sakes, don't put a lid on them. Don't shrink them. Please listen to the whole podcast. It's fabulous. So, as you navigate through your gap year as a retiree or a recent career graduate, think about some of these things. Check out that study on what we think we'll be doing after retirement and what retirees are actually doing. And then take the time to think about your dreams and your desires and taking action to flame them forward, not to extinguish them. These are your dreams.